Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to our Fallout New Vegas playthrough. It's episode number 175, I believe, of our... Why do I always have to check twice? 175. I have the worst memory. I literally, before the episode, I'm like, this is the episode number. Remember it for the next 10 seconds. I start the episode, completely blank. Completely blank. Episode number 175 of our New Vegas playthrough. We're here in the Old World Blues DLC. We're talking to Mobius. We're getting to hear the story behind what's actually happening here. Mobius reprogrammed the think tank and also himself. To what purpose, though? We asked why, and he said things about Plan 7s and Plan 9s. Plan 9s being more lethal, Plan 7s being less lethal? I don't know. Intelligence 5 out of 7. We can't really do this. Keep going. I want to hear the rest of this.
Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time, and history. All that is left is what's here.
But why?
I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain.
Okay.
It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quiet professional.
Quiet professional. That is an asshole thing to do to your friends, and also, who gave you the fucking authority? Well, we find he may have authority, but like to do stuff here, but authority over them? I'm curious. Ouroboros is a snake eating its own tail, right? An Ouroboros is a snake eating its own tail. I'm curious about this, but I don't have the intelligence. Kind of an asshole thing to do with your friends.
Is it? I suppose it is. But really, they started the whole excrement hole behavior loop in the first place.
The whole excrement hole. Okay, so there's this looping theme. There's this looping thing with Ouroboros. There's this looping thing with their programming, with their new names, etc. I'm super curious about that. I think we'll find out more here. If you lobotomized them, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change.
Yep.
Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up... Then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
There must have been other signs. There were other visitors. Why am I different? Why am I different?
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micro-magnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
I had an old injury. So here's the question. Okay, so I'm special. I'm different. They needed to forget the outside world. I've broken that. But, and something about my brain did it. It's this thing. Here's my question, though. When I arrived, I watch a satellite transmission. I show up. Who removed my brain? My brain's here with Mobius. How did he get my brain and then give me to the think tank? I'm like the order of events on my arrival still don't make exact sense to me. Maybe that'll happen later, but the only wrinkle is the one that the bullet made going through my brain pan.
Yes, very good. I should have
eaten some actual Mentats before I started this, by the way.
intact.
Maybe it would give me some of these options that I don't have.
In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the auto dock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem.
The auto dock removed my brain.
And the brain extraction technology for once
That's right.
worked.
But
That gave the think tank the knowledge
how did he get my brain?
Couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
And once they're off the reservation...
A lot of questions here. If I don't get my brain back in my head, I can't leave ever. If you set your threats on a loop to keep them occupied, do you know anything about the other visitors? So you set your other visitors?
Not much, except they contaminated Big Mountain and installed new ideas in the think tank.
Elijah.
One caused a great deal of infrastructure damage with his brain and smartiness. Ruthless, that one. Played a little rough with the trains. But the last one was the most dangerous. Him slipping
Was the
away.
Courier the trains?
That was almost as bad as the think
And then the
tank
Elijah was
escaping.
this one. Was the Courier the trains? What do you mean?
The first one, the ruthless one who smashed up our toy trains, asked for weapons, power, items he could use to destroy a nation with force. The other asked a different question, and with it got the true answer about what makes nations and what breaks them. He spoke to the think tank to climb, showed them the flag of the old world, and it made them remember all of it. All that had happened.
Okay, I have a headache, but...
They shared things with him that they shouldn't. He now carries those ideas, that knowledge elsewhere.
Okay, so I have a couple thoughts running through my head. So one of those is obviously Elijah. Is the other one the Courier? And is the Courier someone else we know? Like fucking Caesar or something. I have to imagine that the one talking about destroying nations and building nations is likely Elijah. But the one with the flag on his back, who now carries things that others don't, the old world flag, that's the Courier, right? Had a Commonwealth flag from the East Coast? I don't exactly have that parsed out, and I'm probably just missing something. Maybe I'll still get more information, but...
Yes, I certainly wouldn't loop it on purpose. I am far too sophisticated to make such a childish error.
Yeah, okay. Curious about some stuff?
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
Ooh, okay. Real quick, I'm gonna click through some options, just make sure. Are you blaming me for this?
There have been other visitors.
Okay, you already told me that. Cranial injury from the attack outside Grid Springs.
Very good. I should have mentats in just you.
Cool. I think we've actually heard that.
In any event, you showed up at the
Cool.
think.
We actually knew that. Yep.
But that gave the think tank. If they obtain that
Okay, so I've heard all of that. So if I don't get my brain back in my head, I can't leave ever?
Oh no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all.
I would like my brain back, though, for the reference. For the record.
Exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you. Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course, Your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere.
Okay, first off, that is hilarious as an idea. I'm here to kill you?
Oh, intriguing. I've never been killed before. Although, after that time I got that phlegmy discharge in my biogel, I wished I had been. Well, if there's going to be killing, I defer to your expertise in this matter. How should we begin? Engineering viruses, cancerratic beams,
So are we fighting?
electrocutioning?
Are we fighting?
Or should I summon my minions? Yes, my minions.
Okay, okay. Whew. Chill, chill, chill. I have... what minions?
Whoa, have they not constructed themselves yet? That's a bit premature of me. The Robo-Scorpions, of course. They can assemble themselves from floor panels and parts scattered about. Quite inventive. Never really know when
That explains why they pop up out of nowhere.
Minions, destroy this intruder! Or perhaps make it more dramatic. Minions!
Okay,
to
we fighting?
me!
Are they actually going to show up or no?
Oh yes, that's quite a bit better.
No, 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 come here. I want to talk to you. Ah! All right, let's switch guns. Come here, little turds. Come here. Damn, is that all we're going to get out of Mobius and now it's fight time? Ah!
I'm imagining all sorts of imaginary numbers right now.
Are we out of what's on our thing? I wonder if that's all we're gonna get out of him. I'm mad that I didn't take a what's it called? I'm mad that I didn't take a Mentat before we had that conversation. I'm not sure if I could have gotten my intelligence up too. I could have. Fuck me. Damn it. All right. Well, that's just that just goes to show. Mistakes were made. That's okay. That's how it goes. Let's go ahead and put that on 6. Okay. Blow all these guys up. I'm definitely shooting. Okay, good. That one. I don't want to kill Mobius just yet. I want to save him for last, actually. Which is maybe a dumb thing to say. I also have some like plasma grenades. I could just chuck them. I know I have some. Look at this. I knew I had 4 of them. No. Okay. Hold up. I keep clicking the wrong button. Ah! Sorry. Let's repair. Nope. Son of a bitch. Repair that one. That one. Sure. And then let's use plasma grenades. That's what I was trying to do. Or pulse grenades, whatever. That might kill Mobius, actually. It's gotta be doing well, right? Come on. Okay, that killed at least one. Weapon condition is dangerously low. Okay. We can also just make that one. There we go. Is it just Mobius left? All right, cool. I'll fight you. Please don't die, Mobius. I actually wanted to talk to you. I kind of wanted to talk to you some more. No? Damn. Okay, well. Satisfy Dr. Mobius's curiosity about what it's like to be killed. Yo, that's great. Oh, man. I did really like him. He was super interesting, actually. Yeah. Super interesting. I'm sure we just leveled up a bunch. Leveled up once at least. Okay. Well. Okay, that was certainly something. Let's go ahead and just start bumping those up. Cool. Already did that. With these guys. Mobius. A lot of good stuff. Tons of mentats. Love to see that. Tons of psycho. And a stealth boy. None of that really matters. Okay. And there's that, which does not... I wonder if that's my blood, by the way. Do you drop blood? Now I have to... Now I'm super curious about this. Do you drop blood when you die? Or when you take damage? Are there blood spots here? There are. Are those mine? Holy shit. Huh. I gotta hand that to him. I didn't actually... Didn't actually think it would. I'm about to talk to my own brain. Smoke a big fat doobie, and let's do it. I am gonna take a mentat first. I should have been using a mentat on literally every single conversation ever.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been? Crawling through pits of
I'm high as fuck right now.
muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Would you like a cookie? Why are you such a dick? Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, a, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on.
Oh man, who does he sound like?
About the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Who does he sound like? Shit. Of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
You're the source of most of those glands, unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame. Also, just like, you're the source of the, like, narrative I've been, you know, I've been using to rule my life. Have you read Sapiens? You know? Narratives are as much to blame for our actions as anything. Alright.
Well,
I have to get my brain on my side, or I have to get to a truce with my brain to let me out of here. Admit it, you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation,
yeah, but you get to actually live.
Biological function.
You get to actually experience.
You know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? What about love? I've never been in love. What are you talking about?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
You're only feeling this way because you lack those hormones? Oh boy, the logic here is just unassailable. Philosophy
I
class
suppose you're right.
is in session.
That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel. I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
Well, ooh, I like this.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
Synergy! What do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures. Also, how the hell did Mobius get a hold of my brain?
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves.
Okay.
I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about.
That is a good question that I
saw an
have.
opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome.
How did he do that? How did he pull that off?
I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly
Sure.
scientific, though.
Seems like an unlikely coincidence.
Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it.
Okay.
Well,
As long as your curiosity is satisfied. Does my curiosity reside inside of my brain, or where does it reside? Also, how do I have a brain right now? I don't really remember. Do I have like a think tank approved version of a brain? Join me for some wild adventures?
well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision.
I would like my
Unfortunately,
brain back.
before we
Yes,
get to that
please.
stage of the
Thank you.
proceedings, we have a problem.
Okay.
Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings,
I have the tools.
Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are in.
Oh, I have an auto dock. Why they promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted?
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence, and the whole Mojave will be their playground.
We don't know that
Is
first.
assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
Yeah. We don't know that though. You're part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do. I don't know if they want out. Do we want to let them out?
Don't seem so bad. They vivisected us just to see what would happen.
I know, but who am I to decide?
The cyber dogs, I assume you saw those. Imagine
Their punishment.
that kind of science spread across the entire Mojave. Every man, woman, and child we've met reduced to a lobotomite.
However,
is that what you want?
you're part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
If they won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us.
Yeah, of course.
Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty
This is
shock
whack, by the
when
way.
he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Okay, your brain has been added. Great, love it. How do I have it? That's the question I have. I do want my original heart, I think. Or my original... Look at the lighting in this room right now. Ooh, this Pip-Boy's looking sexy. Yeah, I would like my original... I think I would. Okay, well... It's been real. It's been something. It's been real something. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oops, took a little bit of a spill. Okay, so that was all very interesting. Very interesting. I really don't know you're probably starting to get the sense of my... Oh my god. I don't know why, but that just, for some reason, seemed like a hole, and when I fell right off the edge, I thought that I was falling to my death. I don't know why. I can't explain it. You've probably got a good sense of this to start, but my general approach to the moral ethical question of whether or not the think tank gets out is sort of, who am I to decide? It's sort of been my approach to all of New Vegas, is like, I don't want that decision in my hands, and in fact, I'm probably not qualified to make that decision. Okay. Muggsy will now produce stuff for me.
Oh, please, please!
If I give it coffee cups. Have you made any electrical components?
Yep, here you go.
Okay. Here, take whatever you want.
Sweet, sweet fulfillment. I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
I love it. Process that shit. Did I add anything? A coffee mug, and it made it into Wonder Glue. And empty syringes. Okay, we need that, I think.
How can I?
That's never mind. That's number 1. We have number 2, like right here.
That was a nice little cat nap. How long was I out?
A light switch that turns me on. I must be dreaming.
Oh, you. I
Oh,
bet
my.
you say that to all the light switches.
Only the sexy one. What?
Now I know you're flirting with me, and it's
Oh my
working.
god. I'm about
Why
to have a
don't you take
relationship
this to remember
with a
me
light
by?
switch. Meeting people? Okay. What are you? Some kind of novelty talking light switch?
I was Dr. Mobius's personal assistant. We were studying, oh shoot. What was it? Oh yeah, lightning. No, wait, lighting. That's right. How lighting affects human interaction.
And what did you find out?
Oh, it was super exciting. It turns out that some pretty colored lights can make you way better at talking to people.
Can you turn those lights on for me?
Oh, I'd love to, sweetie, but I don't have the programming. All the data from the experiments was lost. You'd have to go out into that nasty old crater and find the backup copy.
Is this like a charisma upgrade, basically? Another light switch in the other room. Do you control that one?
Oh, her. Trust me, sweetie, you're better off not thinking about that frigid little ice queen.
Bad blood between you guys?
That bitch. She thinks she's so
That
much
bitch.
better than everybody just because her processors are bigger. Ooh, she makes me so mad.
I love it. Forget I said
Sure
anything.
thing, sweetie.
Okay. Light switch 02, I like you. Okay. So. Do I have anything else that I need before we go?
Might I be of service, sir?
No?
Very
I could
good,
sell
sir.
some stuff for sure. Let me sell some stuff super quickly. We do have these gloves, Mobius's gloves. We got some stuff like that that I should probably just put away for now, honestly. I don't care about any of those or those or those. Also, what does this scorpion one do? I have to find out what the scorpion one does. It's probably just like radiation damage or something. Do I really have to find out? I don't know that I do. It's probably radiation damage or something like that, but okay. Exit. I think I should be able to make a whole bunch of stuff here as well. So let's do that. X. Come over here. Should be able to make a bunch of stim packs. 9. And make a bunch of weapon kits. Sweet. So, did I get biological research station done? I think I did, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave it for the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. We have some interesting stuff going on. Let's see here. Install personality modules. So yeah, I should have biological research station and potentially something else over here. Oh, the actual sink. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to do that in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate a like or positive comment on the YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. More New Vegas. Let's do it. Bye-bye.